Good afternoon, good evening, hello, what's crack-a-lackin', my YouTube peeps? Dale here from Couch Warrior, and today I am talking about, well, I'm going to be talking about UFC Fight Night Meta Apex. Cool, yay. But yeah, no, it's Moicano versus Chris Duncan, so it's going to be quite cool. I guess. I thought I'd just quickly go over the cards, and then I'll go from there and check out like the main fights that I like. So this is just gonna be real quick. Nice and quick. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, check out my little videos twice a week, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. So first fight, we have Kamaka the Third versus Dakota Hope. I'm gonna go with Dakota Hope. He apparently is actually, I'm gonna go with Dakota Hope for some reason. Up the card we have Diane Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. 29-28 to, I don't know, coin flip it. Let's see how we go. Up the card, we have Azamat Bakayev versus Trishan Gore. We're going to go Azamat Bakayev. Trishan Gore's eyes are going to just get closer and closer together. We're going to get to the point where Trishan Gore is going to be literally called Cyclops Gore. Oh, man. But yeah, so I don't see, I see Azamat Bakayev taking this bad boy out. I believe he just Azamat just took out a dude recently. Name escapes me, of course, naturally. But yeah, anyway, up the card we have Alice Pereira, not Alex Pereira's sister, versus Haley Cohen. I'm gonna go 29-28, of course, because it did the Apex, so they're not going to fight as hard as if they're live elsewhere. So I'm just going to go 29-28. I reckon Alice Pereira is going to win this over Haley Cohen. I could be completely wrong on this. It's going to be, again, it's another coin flip, but I reckon it's going to be Alice Pereira 29-28 decision. Up the card, we have Lando Veneta versus Darius Flowers. Now, I've got Darius Flowers winning this one. I believe that he's just got he's a bit fresher off the dudes. I think Lando Veneta is getting up there in age. I don't think in fact, let's have a look at the odds. So they're both average. They both got 12, and they're basically 50-50 fighters, but I believe, if memory serves, that Darius Waters has is just a slightly fresher fighter out of these dudes. Pretty much same reach, but there's a lightweight bout. Darius Waters does also fight at welterweight a bit, so that could be the lighter man skill on Lando's side, but he is the old dude. Up the card we have Alessandro Costa versus Stuart Nicol. It's a flyweight bout, so this is odds are it's going to go to decision, as we fully know this, as we're fully aware. I'm going to go Alessandro Costa by either. I don't know. I think this one here, this one might finish by submission. But I'm going to go. You know what? No, screw it. I'm going to go Stuart Nicol by late TKO or points. But anyway, I said I was going to make this one quick. So we've got Guilherme Pat versus Thomas Peterson. So this is probably going to be a blob fest. It appears that, oh wow, 5-0 record for Guilherme Pat. And he's 6'6" as well, so he's got a massive height and reach advantage over this dude. So if Thomas Peterson doesn't have wrestling, then this is going to be a tough night at the office for old mate. But yes, I've got I believe that Guillermo Pat's zero is not going to be lost on this one. Up the card we have we're at the main card already. Jeez Louise. Okay. So we've got Jose Delano versus Robert Ruchala. Ruchala. I'm gonna say it like that. Ruchala. I mean, uh, I don't know. 16-3, and he's making his UFC debut. You can tell because he's wearing just his ordinary things. So I'm surprised that they've even got a photo of him. To be fair, for a $7 company. Okay, well, that's cool. So it's featherweight division. Yeah. So I believe both these dudes are debuting. Based on the fact that this guy's got shorts, I would assume that he won his contract via the Dana White's Contender Series, and he's probably had a singular fight in the UFC, even though you can't tell what his leg reach is, because they just simply don't know, because they don't have enough resources for a $7.5 billion company for them. But anyway, I digest up the card. I'm gonna go that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Ruchala. On this one. And I'm gonna go by TKO all points. Up the card we have Tommy McMillan versus Manolo Zucchini. Zucchini. I'm going to go Tommy McMillan. So Tommy McMillan is a pretty big prospect. A car fighting out of, I think he fought in the LFA, and I believe he also fought in. He's an Arizona fighter. He fights alongside Sugar O'Malley and Maurice McKee. So I'm going to go Tommy McMillan because I believe from what I've seen a couple of the YouTube shorts and stuff of Tim Welsh's things, and he seems like he's going to probably pop this dude. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty nice, easy one, that one there. Up the card we have Ethan Ewing versus Rafael Estevam. I'm going to go with Ethan Ewing, mainly because this is his proper debut. This is his one when he's had a lot of notice to fight this dude, and the fact that he bet Malcolm Wellmaker in such a way, I am going to have to go for him, and it's just going to be points. He's just going to be safe, and I think he's just going to outpoint him, and win possibly a 30-27 decision against Estevam. But hey, could be wrong. And if you can probably tell, I don't really give a shit. It's a fucking Apex fight night, and they're just it's just fight nights. They're just I think having a couple of weeks, like every couple of weeks, having a fight night. Have 35 fights a year, not 50. But I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, up the card. So we've got Ethan Ewing winning this one. All right, we've got. I think this is the feature fight. We've got Abdul Rahman Yahaev versus Brendan Ribeiro. I'm gonna go with Brendan Ribeiro. And why am I going with Brendan Ribeiro? Might you ask? Good question. Nah, I'm not gonna go Brendan. I'm not gonna go him. I know he beat someone that I liked, and that was the reason why I said that, because I was sad that he got beaten. I think it might have been Tyson Pedro. I think he smoked the shit out of him, and I was like, nah, this is dumb. But nah, I'll go Abdul. He's the 8-0. He's 8-0. He's from Russia. He's from Turkey, apparently. From what I think that's what that stands for. But yeah, he doesn't have the height advantage. He does have a leg reach advantage, so he could possibly rock a W by attacking the legs and and just being the superior wrestler because he is Russian and stuff like that. So you just assume that he's got shitloads of wrestling and wrestling gears since an infant. But who knows? But yeah, no, I've got Abdul on that one. Yeah, very Russian name too, might I add. Co-main event, we've got Verna Jandiroba versus Tabitha Ricci. Now they will want Tabitha Ricci to win for obvious reasons, and I don't really think I need to say why that reason is, because I think it's I'd say it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious of why that is the case. But I've got Jandiroba winning by either 30-27 decision or second round submission. I think that Tabarici, this is number 3 versus number 7. It's just shallow divisions. That's why having 1,000 people in your roster does to your thing, is that you get these kind of fights. But hey, let's go Tabarici, but odds are Verna Jandiroba by sub or points. Main event, Hanato Moicano versus Chris the Problem Duncan. So Moicano, the way older fighter, the more experienced fighter, the former teammates. What else we got? Former title challenger in Moicano. Also ranked versus unranked, and it's the main event of an Apex fight card because that's basically what they have to do with these things. But this is basically trying to get a dude, an up and comer, to grab the spot of a guy trying to ride out in the sunset. Moicano, I believe, is 37. He will be fighting this fight after, I think, losing to Benil Dariush, I think. Which is not the greatest. That's not looking that great these days, considering he's going to get killed. Quaylen Sewell killed is going to absolutely murder Benny, which is unfortunate because Moicano could have won that. He fumbled that, but yeah. But I believe that he is going to bounce back and win this one. I think he has no time for losing. He's got no time. I've got no time for losing, butter. I cannot lose. I cannot afford to lose, even though he's lost twice in a row. But yes, Chris Duncan is a very, very messy fighter. He will make a fight messy if he needs to. But I don't really know much of his wins, really, to be honest. Because I know that he smoked Terrence McKinney in the first round because, that's what happens. Terrence McKinney either wins in the first round or loses in the first round. But yeah, so this is this. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'd like to lean towards Chris Duncan winning this, but I feel like Moicano is going to. He's going to fluke it out. He's going to fluke it out. The veteran, he's going to pull out some crafty veteran moves. He's going to pull off some fucking busy ass shit, and it's going to work out for him. And I think that is, and I think that will be cool. It would be cool to see Moicano bounce back. Hopefully, get like another fight, get him to fight Dan Hooker. They just need to chuck Dan Hooker either against Patrick the Battrick or Moicano. But tell me what you think in the comments. But thank you very much for joining me today. As you can see in the background behind me, it is sunny as all get out. So I'm going to enjoy some of that. You guys have a wonderful Easter. Be sure to hang around with your family, eat some good food, get in a good mood, all that kind of cool shit. And if you are watching the fight and chucking some money on, good luck, and hopefully you pull away and win big. Catch you guys on Monday. See how things went, eh? Catch you later.